Yes or no? Oh, I'm sorry. I read it on your face. Don't say I could smell it. No. Right, good.
And the last item,
Your favorite tourist place. Write the names of the people, and he who collects the maximum number will be declared the winner. Your time starts now. Come on, get up. Madam, you must get up, quick. Get up. Come on, move. Beat people. Nothing doing. Meet as many people. Come on, tally them. Quick. Find somebody. Find somebody, quick. I'm here. Ask me. I'm 10th. I don't tell you my year. Yes. You know Sastry. Quick. No time to lose. I 18. Shovan Babu and what is he? Visakhapatnam. No tally. Go. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Ask him. He's also a participant. What are you doing? Fine. Ask this lady. Sit down. Ask this lady. Hey, please, here is the lady. You already talked. People say they already talked. How did they? Gentlemen, here is the lady waiting for someone. Apartment. Activity partner. Come on, finished. Yeah, sure. You know all the data. 10th is my date of birth. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Return to your seats. I said return to your seats. Return to your seats. Time is up. Sandhya, return. Time is up. Quick. Go back. Time is up, madam. Your time is up. Please sit down. It's a foul game. Sit down. You're playing foul. Sit down, please. Thank you. Somebody has stolen your chair. Sit here. No problem. Thank you. Good. Now, start counting across the 5 items. What is your total tally? If anyone has got more than 10 tallies, raise your hand. Pagat, keep ready with me. 8. 9. 7. 6. Oh God. I'm happy that it's a wonderful diverse batch. 5. Good. We have 2 people here. 6. Total altogether. Total tally. I said total tally. Yes, sir. Total tally. How much? 6. Okay. Can you tell me one tally? What are the 6 members? Who are the 6 members? Tourist place. What's your tourist place? Vizag. Can you raise your hands? How many people prefer Vizag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You missed 1. 8. He missed 2 people. 9. You're really 10. Oh God. Thank you. It's only just to stir you out of your seats. I told you, no, I will wake you up. Good. Thank you. The next thing that I'm going to talk to you today is, first let me congratulate you all for choosing the job of a teacher. We belong to the community of Gautama Buddha. We belong to the community of Jesus Christ. We belong to the community of the teacher's teacher, Adi Shankara. They're all teachers. So we are all teachers. And they are our goals. Now take 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes. Think about an ideal teacher in your life. A teacher who motivated. A teacher who influenced. A teacher who molded. A teacher who felt concerned for you. Right? No. Identify any five qualities of the teacher and note them down. Do you understand? Do it now. Time is 2 minutes. Remember an ideal teacher in your career. Note down the qualities of that ideal teacher. Five qualities. At least five. If you note down less than five, I don't mind. If you say there is no teacher in my life who has influenced me, wonderful. I'll congratulate you here on the stage. Your time starts now. Quick. Just five qualities only. You have only 10 seconds to go. The qualities of an ideal teacher. Thank you. Your time is up. Stop writing. Look at me, please. Close your caps. Madam, your time is up. Good. Now. Share it with the immediate friend on your left or right. And tally whether those qualities matched. 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. You can tally with the lady. Not the names, only the qualities. Sir, turn back. No problem. Yeah, good. Has anybody pre-matched with you? Please stand up. Quick, stop. Come here. Please come. Stand here. Now share the three qualities with that man's teachers. He had a teacher. He had identified some qualities, and she had identified some qualities, and there was a common mapping. What are the three? Yeah, he clarifies the doubts. Okay. Understanding students' abilities. Good. I understand your ability. That's the reason why I pulled you out. Next. Wow. Counseling. Good. They are good counselors. So in other words, good teachers are very patient to clarify the doubts. Good teachers are good counselors. Right? Yeah. Any other tallies, please, with anybody? Thank you so much, ma'am. What's your name? Thank you. I don't find any coins when you're walking. Right. Madam. Any tally? What are your teachers' qualities? Stand up. Share with the class. Turn. Speak loudly. Teachers live by the tongues and lungs. Do you understand? You have to outshout your students. Even without this, I can manage. I can manage. Right, you must learn to do that. Come on. Good teaching skills. Wonderful. Good motivator. Wonderful. Wow, क्या बात है. Good. Give a clap, everybody. Gentlemen, what are your qualities? Stop. Share. Very good. That's already covered. Please.
He will give his best efforts to bring students like better, more brighter.
Maybe. To lift them up, elevate them. Right, good. What next? That's what I already said. Please listen to what others are saying so that you won't repeat. Thank you so much. Sit down. Sandhya ma'am. Share your unique qualities which are uncovered. Teachers should be disciplined in all the ways. Remember, you are not supposed to eat michi bajis on the roadside, though you love them. Right? There are certain expectations on the part of the teacher. A teacher should not drink, a teacher should not smoke, a teacher should not indulge in unsocial, I don't say antisocial, disapproved activities. You should be very, very careful. Remember, to be a teacher is not only an honor, it's also a responsibility. Responsibility when awake or asleep. You are 24 hours on duty. Unlike a policeman, only when he wears a uniform. Even otherwise, if I wear a lungi and come to college on a Sunday, people definitely find fault with me. They have an image, a greater image than what I could create in my own family. My students love me, respect me more than my own wife and my own children. And remember, I share more things with my students than I did with my own children. There were many things I fear to tell my children because they think that I am boosting up. But my students, once I hypnotize them, as I did you now, will believe me. Did I do it or not? Good. Sit down. Thank you. Right. These are the qualities of ideal teachers we have seen. Almost all of you have got. This is from the teacher's perspective. The United Nations Organization has conducted a survey. And in the survey, they picked students from different regions in the country, in the world, across the world. And the students have given beautiful feedback about what they look for in a teacher. It's not the tucked shirt, nor the tie, or even the sari, whether matching or unmatching. But what they look for are totally different. So first of all, forget about your PhD, forget about your degrees, forget about your selection process in ABCSE. Are you qualified in the eye of your student? Your student is the highest doctorate. I have seen many doctorates in my own life. Have you not seen in your own colleges and schools when teachers failed utterly in spite of all the degrees? So, an object is measured by the way it functions. A pudding is judged by the way it tastes. A teacher is judged not by his degree, but by the way he imparts, by the way he dilutes himself to the need of the student, as a mother dilutes the condensed milk to the level of the digestion of the child's liver. Don't you do that? We should all do that. They're all, after all, kids when they come to us. How best are you cooking the dish? So you must be a wonderful cook before you claim to be this, you claim to be that, before you fight for your increments, before you fight for your DAs, all these things. Thank you. Now I'd like to give you the handouts very quickly. Right. Take one and pass the rest, gentlemen. Very quickly, take one and pass the rest. Take one and pass the rest. Take one and pass the rest. If anything remains, please give me. Quick. Yeah. Take one and pass the rest. And look at the observations made by various students across the world about teachers. Very quickly. Take a peripheral look, underline the qualities that impressed you very much. Don't just read. Madam, don't just read. Put the work to the pen and underline what you loved in the student's observation. Very quickly. Underline the qualities that the students have identified. The time given is only 2 minutes. It's a test for your quick reading. Does your pen write? Can I help you? I don't find you underlining anything. You can do it more. Come on. Gentlemen, any problem in understanding? Right. You have 1 minute more. Just read a line here, read a line there, and try to understand what the students are expecting from the teachers. Sir, you already turned the page. Good. This gentleman has already completed reading. Only for my sake? Right. Done. Good. What's your name? I forgot your name. Vaishnavi. Done it. Come on, good. Do it. Your time is up. Stop reading. Stop reading. So you must have understood now what the students' expectations are, right? And what our gaps are. Yes or no? Yeah. Did you find, madam, please get up. Did you find anything mentioned there which you do not possess as a teacher right now? Or do you think you have all the qualities? Yeah, come on, tell me. What is it that you still feel that you have to acquire? Anybody? For that matter, she's taking a lot of time. Right, can you, please? I'll be very happy. Will you? Hey, come here, man. Come. Hit the stage. Come here. By evening today, I want to bring everybody to the stage and make them speak. Come on. What's the quality that you found students identifying, but unfortunately you do not have? Come on. All-round development of the teacher or student? Teacher. Very good. What's meant by all-round development? And you are only half-round development.
No. Honestly and
I hope you are honest.
yes, sir.
You still have to acquire.
Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you. Anyone else? Yeah. Vaishnavi, come. Quick, get up. Don't. Yeah, no problem. Nobody questions whether you're with shoes or without. Please come here. Right. Let everybody see your face.
That happens outside.
The teacher of physics should be able to talk about what's happening in Maharashtra. If you say, I don't know who's Eknath Shinde, you are a global citizen today. You should be able to judge what's happening in Ukraine. You should know something about what European community is. Everything today is a part of existence. This is called all-round knowledge. If you say, I teach physics, therefore why should I know about politics? You should know what is the calculation of the vote of an MLA, therefore why should I know about politics? You should know what is the calculation of the vote of an MLA for the election of a president. Day in and day out, we are living in a global society. Your students are more aware of these things than you, madam. And if you say, I'm sorry, that's not my cup of tea, people do not evaluate you based on what you know, but what you do not know. So all-rounder means should be able to talk about terrorism, should be able to talk about world peace, should be able to talk about latest inventions in your science, medicine, corona disease. Can a student of economics say, I know nothing about corona? Whether you know or not, corona will definitely fall in love with you and will take you away. That's the problem. It elopes with people. Corona is a very dangerous lover, right? That is the problem. So, madam, all-rounder means should know everything. Do you know what's happening in Maharashtra? You should know that. Otherwise, you are not an all-rounder. I never consider you. That's the reason why when you go for civil services, they ask you questions which are very remote. Certain questions which are as foolish as you never imagined. Suppose you divorced your first husband and got married to another husband, and when your first husband returns, what would you do? She has never read it anywhere. All the knowledge should distill itself into wisdom. A teacher requires wisdom. Knowledge today, every stupid has. Don't think that because you are giving, students are learning. No need. Students of distance education also are getting 90%, 80%. So you should make a difference by the way you teach. That's a good idea. Thank you. Sit down. Wonderful. Thank you. Now, you read what the students across the world are looking for. Now, I'm going to create an activity for all of you. Please be alert and participate in the activity. Follow the instructions which the teacher gives very, very carefully. First, you are counting from 1 to 7. How much, sir? Do it now. Start. 1. 2. 3. 4. 1. 3. You're 4. 1. 5. 6. 7. 6. 7. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Any other? Any? No exception. Now, very quickly take 1 minute and all the ones, all the twos, all the threes, all the fours, form yourselves into spherical, circular teams. Very quickly. Come on, move. Find your number. Show your fingers. Show your fingers. Find your partners.
7.
Hey, all the ones are here. All the ones are here. No, ones are here. Twos are here. Twos are here. Threes are here. Threes. Fours. Fives. Sixes. And the last one, sevens. 7 ones are here. Very quickly, move. All the 7s are here. Thank you. Take one and pass the rest. Count 7 and pass the rest. Count 7 for yourself and pass the rest. How many members are there? 3 plus 3, 6 only, right? Count 6 and pass the rest. Don't read. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Now, I'm giving you team 1. Name yourselves are A, B, C, D, E, F. Right, come on. Designate yourselves. Team 1, you are A. Okay, team 1, A, B, C, D, E, F. Similarly, all of you. Doesn't matter. Move close. Hey, circular. Come closer. Ma'am, circular I said. What is this bench in the middle? Remove this. Circular, come closer. Good. Now, I'm giving you, note it down please. Team 1, you are reading the first 2 paragraphs of what makes a teacher. First 2 paragraphs, mark yourself. And remember, I marked out the paragraphs. You have to read, discuss among yourselves, finalize 2 or 3 points which you want to share. Am I clear? Discuss with your members, finalize the points, let all the members have those points in their books. You have an important assignment to do with that. If I am not clear, ask me again. Am I clear? You will be discussing the paragraph assigned to you with all the members and noting down the important points, and the important points which you note down should be available with everybody in the team. Am I clear? Right. Now, for team 1, the first 2 paragraphs. Team 2, the last 2 paragraphs, and turn the page. First paragraph ending up to 1997, page 27. And team 3, from do you till the end of good teacher, that is students. Team 3, do you understand? Team 3, who is team 3? Are you clear what you are supposed to read? Right. From do you recognize to and their students at the end of the bold letters. At the end of the bold letters. At the end of the bold letters. Now, team 4, the last paragraph, page number 2. Good teachers have, from there till the end of the first paragraph on the next page, page 3. That is for success. Now, team 5, good teachers know how to live and good teachers adapt and change. Those 2 paragraphs. Am I clear? Mark them. Now, team 6, good teachers are reflective and good teachers are comfortable with not knowing. Those are the 2 paragraphs. Now yours, the remaining. The remaining. Good teachers had good role models till the end. Right? Am I right, sir? Yes. Good. Start working. The time given is only 10 minutes. 600 seconds. Sir. Only the 2 paragraphs. Very difficult to understand. Good. Underline and note them down for discussion in your team. Try to verify the content against the title given to the paragraph. Completed reading. Come on, share the points. Share the points. Please move closer to the lady. She cannot move that. Good. You can also. No, accommodate this lady also. Good. I'll be very happy if you could discuss that in English. Yes, right. I'll be an English policeman. Please negotiate in English. Ma'am, any difficulty? Discussed, finalized. So don't note down. All of you should finalize and note down, not individuals noting down. All the points which you note down should be the point he notes down. All the people should note down the same point. Quick. Now start noting down the important points. Take your notebook. Take your notebook and note down the important points. Not on the paper. Discuss and finalize. Or to use technology, one will write, others will take a snap. I don't mind. जरा अंग्रेजी में बात कीजिए भाई. you understand? You understand? Good. Where do you work? Where do you work? Wow, good. I've never seen your face. Good. Come on, quick, note it down, ma'am. You're already late. Others have started doing it. Open your notebooks and start noting down the main points. 3 or 4. For each paragraph, 2 points enough. 2 points per paragraph. Enough. Come on, do it now. Don't try to waste too much time on that. The title already is there. Started noting down quick, man. No more discussions. Note them down. Dictate them. Quick. The teacher worked at a number of places and his experiences are 1, 2, 3, 4. Over. Don't mention the names of places where you work. No need. Just summarize it. I don't need the details. Just summarize. Summarize. That's all. No, don't write separately. Try to, follow her. Only one will write. All of you should have the same text. All of you should have the same text. Same text. Are you writing separate text? All the 4 should have the same text. Come close. Madam, come inside. Hey, gentlemen, move inside. Move. Move. Right. Hey, get up. Get up. Move closer. Right. You have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Hey, share what you are writing with her. Share. And then you can take a photograph. Let one write. What's the problem? What's the problem? Note it down. Good. Where is the text? Where did you note down? You have only 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Okay. At least he will complete and others will take a snap. Don't trouble yourself. Save your ink and paper. Sandhya ji, better write point wise. Nobody will read paragraphs. Better write point wise. Don't write paragraphs. Where do you work, gentlemen? Where do you work?
I work in VKV government GDC.
I think I've seen you somewhere. You look very familiar. Thanks to the bald head. Have you started writing the main points? Yeah, he started writing. Good. Okay, others will take a snap and discuss the points. Don't say, I don't know what he has written. Okay? Right. Hey, do you take such a long time for 2 paragraphs? Hardly 10 lines. Finished. Good. Team 7 has finished. Team 7 has finished. So all of you have the same text with you? All of you should have the same text that he has written. What are the points? Hey, don't worry, I'll charge you. on, come to consensus, no one arguments. Note it down. Your time is up. Right. Note it down the points. Your time is up. Everybody should note down the same thing. Amma? Okay, fine, good. Finalized and noted down? Good. Finalized and noted down? Everybody, madam? Finalized and noted down? 1 minute, last 1 minute, no 5. You have only 1 minute, otherwise I'll remove your team from the... 1 minute, quick. It's a time-bound activity, nothing doing. Come on, 1 minute only. Note it down. Finalized. 1 minute only, I'm giving you 1 minute. All of you should have the same text. Note it down. Finalized. All of you should have the same text. Same text, only one should be writing, right? Or you are writing? Who's writing? No need. It's all right if everybody writes. Otherwise you can take a snap of his book and all of you can have the same text. Finalize the text. Good. You are 3 now. 2. Team 2, team 7, they have done it. Team 1, I can take you for granted. You have done it. Ma'am, your nice smiles. No use. Come on, tell me, finished it or not? Wonderful. Good. Thank you. When I say clap, stop writing and clap with me. Like this. No. I do it first and you follow me. Look at me. ఇన్నిసార్లు చెప్పినా మీరు మళ్ళీ నాతో క్లాప్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తారు చూడండి. ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైందా? ఇది 40 ఏళ్ళ అనుభవం అంటే. మనం మన పిల్లల్ని చెప్తాం పైగా వీళ్ళు ఎదవలని. నేను 100 సార్లు చెప్పాను లుక్ ఎట్ మీ. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చేస్తారని కూడా చెప్పాను, మీరు చేసి తీయారు. దిస్ ఈజ్ హ్యూమన్ సైకే. Human psyche is such. I am not an exception. Please listen. Na చెవున పట్టం అర్థం అవటం అంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి తెలుసా? To be able to produce in any form that you ask at any time. అర్థం కల మీకు నాకు తెలుసు. I read your mind through your face, through your eye. Do you understand? This is what happens. When you say understand, I understand. What do you understand? I don't know. I never expected you to ask for it. In my class, I keep my students on their toes. I want absolute attention, absolute response. Every molecule of your body should respond to me. I don't say even atom. I don't know, whichever is smaller, I don't know. That should be, you are under arrest, emotional arrest. Unless I permit you, you have no right even to move your eyeball. Your iris is under my control. Come on, start. Now, you have finished it. Very good. Now, all the A's, all the B's, all the C's, D's, reform yourself into groups. Regroup yourself. Get up. Find your A's, B's, C's, D's from other teams. Quick, regroup. You are regrouping. Come on. Quick. You are regrouping. Quick. Hey, All the A's here. A's are here. The B's are here. The B's are here. The C's are here. C's. The D's are here. The E's are here. The F's are there. The F's are here. Quick. Hey, could you find your partners? Come on, sit down. B's, sit down first. B's are sitting here. Your F's. G's. Okay, you can sit here. 7th place is G's automatically. Why? No, your team is separate. Hey, you couldn't find the C's. Where are the C's? C's are here. Wait. C. Where are the C's? Please, C is there. Go and see. See the C. You are at C. Next. What? Sit here.
Okay.
Ease. Very good. Come closer. Don't remain untouchables. No more corona here. Come closer, madam. Move closer. Closer. He wants D. That's it. Hey man, you have your baby in the arm and you are looking around. Your chair is free there. Hello, your chair is free. 1 minute. Please listen to me. Now. I said now. You should clap with me. As soon as I finish, you'll start. Again. You can never learn unless you take it more seriously as to regulate your senses. If you laugh it off, it's very easy. But if you take it seriously, why are my senses failing me? There is no enemy worse than yourself residing in you. And we bother all the time about the external enemies. Your own body does not permit you to follow what you are expected to follow. And you simply take it easy and start laughing. I can also laugh. I can laugh better than you. But the thing is, it's a test for us. This is a training. This is a training where feel that you are kids, then only you can learn. If you just laugh it off, I'll laugh it off. It just becomes a routine. Don't waste the time that you are spending here. Right. Now, in your team, there is a 1A, 1B, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, right? The 1A will share the points first and others will note down. 2A then, 3A then, 4A then, 5A then, 6A then. Am I right? 1 minute. 1 minute. I said 1 minute, madam. 1 minute. If you do that, she contributes 1/7 of the total. She contributes the 1/7. Yeah, like this. 2/7, 3/7, 4/7, finally 7/7. All the people will acquire the entire knowledge. Am I clear? First 1/7. What did you read? Just talk. Look and talk. Others will listen. If you find anything interesting, you'll note down. Quick, start working. Sir, move closer. Yeah, 1A. Only summary. If you note down, others can note down. I don't mind. I'll ask you questions. I'll ask you questions at the end of the session. Remember, when she is talking, it's her talking. Why should I bother? When my turn comes, I note. When she is talking, you are supposed to note down because I'm going to ask you a question about what she said. Do you understand? You hear 1/7, you read 1/7 and you hear 6/7. Do you understand? Come on, do it now. Hey, move closer, man. Move closer. Don't worry. Move closer. Yeah, this is the one. Next one. Next one is this. Okay. Right. Very good. Next one is this. ఇందాక ప్రవీణ్ వాట్ మేక్స్ ఎ గుడ్ టీచర్ వెనక యానిమల్ స్కూల్ అని ఉందా చూడు రైట్ చాలు 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 అడ్రస్ ఎవ్రీబాడీ look at him when he's speaking. Look at him when he's speaking. Address everybody. Good, good. Address everybody. I enjoy your way of talking. Good. Do it. Good. You're asking questions. Good. She's an authority. अंग्रेजी में बोलिए ना आप अंग्रेजी में बोलना speak in English because we are teaching students of English medium whether they understand or not you should practice teaching. Remember there was a time when I asked a doctorate out in high school where there is absolute English program where you cannot imagine third standard students participate in group discussions in English about Russia and Ukraine. When I asked the doctor to go there, he said, "Sir, subject is very easy, I can teach, but I don't know the language. If they ask me questions, I cannot answer." And he says, which they do. English is your spinal cord. English is the foundation on which you build anything. So without English, you cannot breathe. नहीं चलता भाई. There was a time Telugu managed, but today we are living in a global world. You have to learn, or you have to die. To be or not to be, the question has come now. If you seek a software job, you should know English. If you say, sorry sir, I can do it in Telugu, it doesn't work. So you must start learning now. That's why I said it's easier to get a doctorate than to get a good certificate from your teacher, from your students. It's a lifelong effort. My mother asked me sometimes, how long should I learn? At the age of 99, when she had an encounter with my wife, she was asking me, I tell my wife, my mother, please try to learn. I'm 98, how long do you want me to learn? I have learned enough now. I said, even if you die tomorrow, you should start learning today. If you try to postpone it, it will become your syllabus in the next birth. Let's not postpone any syllabus. No brought forward business. Read now. Yeah, time is up. Thank you. Finished? You finished all the 7 rounds. Come on, take 2 more minutes. Ma'am, be louder. I'm not able to hear. ఈరోజు కాలేజీకి పంపించినాను రైట్ you have only 2 minutes to share. How many are pending? How many are pending? Only 2. Come on, 2 minutes to go. How many are pending in your batch? 1. Come on, do it now. How many are pending in your batch? How many are pending still? Come on, do it now. Hey, how many are pending in your batch? Come on, do it now, quick. Sir, how many are pending in your batch? 3. Come on, do it now, quick. That's good. Come on. She's doing a lot of homework. When he goes into the class, बोलिए ना, अंग्रेजी में बोलिए. That's a good. Even then, Hindi lecturer is no excuse. The other day, people invited me to be on the board for the selection of a Telugu teacher in Vashyam. I said, what business has English lecturer got in selection of a Telugu teacher? He said, she should be able to communicate in English, though she teaches Telugu in the classroom. So, Hindi is no excuse, madam. Your time is up. Stop doing it. I want response. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Madam, thank you. Shukriya. Thank you. Right. Now, I would like to see whether actually you read 1/7, you heard 6/7, right? Good. And you also spoke. You also wrote. Do you understand? What is the best way of remembering something? What's the best way of remembering something? Writing, and then speaking, and then listening. Do you understand? Wow. She was listening when all of you were talking. She was noting down her own work and your work, and she was speaking herself when it came to her. How many language skills are used here? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Yes or no? Yeah. Therefore, madam, your job is over. So, in the process of learning, madam, you should involve your students in all the language skills. You read it, you wrote it, you spoke it, you listened to it. Yes or no? The same concept through 4 different channels. Learning takes place through perception. Perception through senses. Right? So therefore, remember, learning is not just all the time talking and showing our muscles on the platform. You have shown enough of your muscles. Now train your students to be on the platform. The right teacher today is not one who teaches. One who makes others learn by pushing himself to the background. You should be a director, not an actor. Unfortunately, we take the pride. We don't want students to come onto the stage. The TTT, what I mean by teacher talk time, is 3 times more than the STT, that is student talk time. This is a very bad thing. How many of you had the habit of asking questions in the classroom when you were children? Raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't have. You don't have the habit. How many of you have the habit of understanding? 1 minute. Hello, please send the car to the college. Thank you. So, how many of you have the habit of asking questions in the classroom when you are students? How many of you do not have the habit? How many of you do not have the habit of asking questions? No, it's my duty. That's why you became teachers. That's why you became teachers. Let your students ask you questions. Right? Now, I'd like to ask a question on what you read. 1 minute. From this team, I would like to ask a question. What is the essence of the second and third paragraphs, madam? What is the essence of the second and third paragraph? What did you actually read? Second and third. Okay. What is the essence of the team 2? Team 2. Please come here. Come here. Share it loudly. Hello. Hey. Again. 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 Stop. She is reading. Come on. Do you understand? Okay. Thank you. Sixth team. So, sixth team. Gentlemen, please come. What did the sixth team say? You should write. You are a failure. Sixth team. Come. What did the sixth team say? Your friend. 6A. Right? What did the sixth? He should say. Right. Okay. That's what she said. 6A. Right. Are you 6A? No. I want you to say what 6A said. Anybody other than 6A? What do you mean? Is it connecting? Sometimes your girlfriend says, I'm connected to you. What do you mean by that? Touching emotionally. Right? Touching emotionally. Connecting means hello. One minute. When you say something, it should have conviction. The time was 12:45. I completed invigilation. It was a hot summer noon. When I came out of the college and kicked the scooter start, my fingers were burning when I was holding the handle because of the temperature. There was nobody on the road. With a great difficulty, all alone, I crossed the arts college and went to the main road where there was a right bazaar. Everybody was asleep in the right bazaar. Only one person who is awake was sprinkling water over the drying leafy vegetables from a half-broken plastic bottle. I looked at it. The road was empty. I saw the fumes coming from the black tar road. Somehow I was managing. The moment I took the turning, I heard the sound of a big lorry screeching. I couldn't understand why the sudden brakes, never I heard, applying so suddenly. I stopped my scooter and turned back. By the time I turned back, the lorry crossed. But what I saw was a big horror. It was a dog run over by the lorry. The two hind legs were behind and front legs were ahead, and the dog was run over by the lorry. Unaware of what had happened, the dog was still trying to pull her body from the front legs, but unfortunately her body was flat to the tar. She didn't know what had happened. The blood which was oozing from the body was drying and formed into a kind of semi-liquid thing, and the dog didn't know what was happening, and it was almost turning blackish from the reddishness when I went near, and I looked for water somewhere to save the dog, because her tongue came out unimaginably into the length which I never saw. We usually see the length of a dog's tongue coming out an inch or two, but her tongue that day was 7 inches out, believe it or not. And I saw her eyes bursting with flesh coming out. And the dog was still alive, unfortunately. and I wanted to pour some water in his mouth. But the vegetable seller said, sir, don't do it. Then I wondered why. He said, it would die immediately. Then I said, let it die. అది జరగలేదు. ఏది జరగల. కుక్క చావల. నాకు ఇన్విజిలేషన్ డ్యూటీ లేదు. This is connecting. This is connecting. Are you connected or not? This is connecting. Thank you. Come back. Okay, right. Now, finally, I'd like to ask you a few questions about it. Turn to me now, all of you. I'd like to see your faces. Wherever you are, no need to move, but turn your faces towards me. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Now we are closing. I told you, are we going towards teacher-centric approach or student-centric approach? When you were students, what happened in the classroom? Who was claiming most of the time in the classroom? Teacher was claiming most of the time. What was teacher doing? What is the name given to us, unfortunately? What? No. Professional name. Professional designation. You are called a lecturer. A lecturer is supposed to? That's an old title. You should change now. We are no longer lecturers. We are called facilitators. What is the word? Facilitators. What does the word mean, gentlemen? Facilitate your students to learn. Do you understand? Teach them how to catch, but don't give them. As the Chinese proverb goes. Do you understand? There is a proverb which I remember. Teach me, I forget. Show me, I remember. Teach me, I forget. Show me, I remember. Involve me, I learn. Give a clap. This is what Confucius, a Chinese philosopher, said. So if you want the learner to learn, what should you do? Involve. That's why hands-on experience has come now. When my son teaches me how to open an app, I don't understand. But when he makes me do that, I have taken my wife many a time sitting behind throughout the town. As long as I did it, she never knew where the scooter was going. She was only enjoying on the roadside things. But when she bought the scooter and started riding herself, then she understood. Therefore, what is the message that you get from this, gentleman? Start involving the students rather than teaching them. Don't teach. Don't teach. Students are fed up with teaching. So today, learning is student-centric. Strategy is more important than knowledge. We are not teaching anything out of what we have done in our PhDs. Our PhDs go one way and our classroom goes another way. Your classroom teaching is totally different. Your students evaluate you by the way, by the technique you adopt and teach. If I go to the classroom, I throw a poem at them. They say, it's very difficult, sir. Good, don't worry. You have your mobile phones. Underline the difficult words. Find the mobile phones. Write down the meanings. Discuss with your friends. I'll be moving around. And if even then if you don't understand, then ask me. When they ask me, I say 1,000 clues, but never a direct answer. Never a direct answer. Do you know why? Don't think I'm a sadist. I do it because I want my students to claim a little bit of the share of success. If I give the answer, it becomes my answer. But if I give 99% and if 1% is claimed by the student, then he thinks, I have done something, I have contributed something. Eureka, he says. That is very, very important. Your success is not your success. Your student's success is your success. So how best my child's prosperity is my prosperity. He should not be a Panditaputra. I don't fill the gap. Right? You know. Our children should not be Panditaputras. You know the other sentence. So, similarly, your greatness depends on your children's greatness. At this point, I would like to give you a small document which has a small questionnaire behind it. Yeah, right? Take one and pass the rest, gentlemen. Very quickly. Very quickly. We are almost coming to an end. Wait. Any excess material can be returned to me. Good. Thank you. Anyone else still in need of material? Right. You want one? Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, very quickly, take a reading. It's only one page, but 2 pages. Very quickly. Read the subtitles. I'll close the class in just 10 minutes. Read it. What does the subtitle say? Guess something and go to the material, whether it matches or not. Read the subtitle, form an idea, read the content, and check whether it matches. It's a good habit to underline whatever you read. Sure. Wait. First read it. Read it. First read it. Three more minutes to go. I think you're done it. Thank you. Thank you. Vaishnavi, thank you. Turn to the teacher now. Turn to the teacher now. You have a small assignment at the end. The words to be filled in are given at the bottom. I would like to ask you at random and give you the remaining for your home assignment. I don't want to do it now for short of time. Look at item number 2. What should be the right word for there? An attempt to communicate should be encouraged from the very beginning. Good. Mark it. Put number 2 there. Right. Now, next item which I would like to ask you, item 7. Item 7. Check it and tell me which word fits into the context. Exactly. Who said it? Yeah. Give a clap. Isolation. Good. Thank you. The rest I leave to you to go home and work upon it, comparing it with the text. Am I clear? Thank you. And finally, before I wind up the session today, I thank your tremendous patience for working with me in spite of the rats crumbling in the stomach. The last item. How many children have you got? 2. Stand up. I'm happy. I'm looking for mother with more than 1 child. Good. Are both your children alike? No. Right. Thank you. I mean learning styles. Are they alike? No, they are not. Right? Some people like doing and learning. Right? And some people like listening and learning. Some people like watching and learning. Yes or no? Thank you. What are they called? What are they called? Learning. S-T-Y. S-T-Y? Styles. Very good. Give a clap. I did not say. He said it. You said 2 letters, whereas I added 3. So success is 60-40. Good. So that's called learning styles. Good. Are the learning styles the same? Are all our hairstyles the same? Why are they different? Are we plugs and pins made in heaven? People say marriages are made in heaven. I never believe it. Because we are not anchor plugs and pins. So wherever you buy them, they set into it. But we don't set into people. It's a mutual adjustment, that's all. If you ask me how much of your wife you know, we've been married for 40 years. I know her hardly 70%. The 30% files, I allow it to her. I never question. We are individuals. Individuals are not made. We are not molded, right? There is no mold. Therefore, learning styles are different, right? Now, go back to what makes a teacher, which I gave you a script in the beginning, earlier. First script. Go to the last page. Animal school is there. What makes a good teacher? The last page, animal school is there. What is this animal school? Are we going to start a zoo? Check it. Check it slowly. It teaches you a lot about your children. Your children means your own children. Right, start. Read slowly and steadily. Animal school. What is this school? You don't have it. I'll give you, don't worry. Give me one more. What makes a teacher? Sir, do you have? No. Good. Sir, here is one, don't worry. Who wants it? You want it? Thank you. Thank you. Again. Again. What happened in the animal school? What happened in the animal school? What was the rabbit good at? But what was it made to do? Can a rabbit swim? The fish is good at swimming and she wants to fly in the water, but does anyone fly in the water? It doesn't happen. The duck is good at, but if you make the duck participate in a race on the floor, its webbed feet were injured. What is the message of this text? Sit down. Gentlemen, what's the message of this text? We are talking about multiple learning styles. Does this text have any relevance? Say loudly to everybody. Come here. Quick. No time to die. Yeah, share it.
We have to focus on students, what they are better to make them.
What they are better at. Some are better at listening. So expose them to listening skills. Show them podcasts. Make them listen to podcasts. The CCE has produced a lot of podcasts. YouTube has podcasts. Your mobile phone has got podcasts. News podcasts are there. Some people are good at watching. They watch and learn. They cannot read. Those people should be exposed to videos. Some people are good at doing. Unless they do as I did with my mobile, they won't learn. So therefore, you should create activities for them to involve in learning. Yes or no? So, what is teaching now? Thank you. Sit down. What is teaching now? Yeah, Hindi madam. Come here. I can't hear if you stand there. Quick. Jump. Don't walk. What is teaching then? If some students are good at listening, if some are good at reading, if some are good at watching and learning, what is teaching now? For learning, creating opportunities for learning. Your husband likes one dish. Your husband's mother likes one dish. Your child likes another. You like the third. What would you do? You divide your week and try to satisfy as many people as possible. Yes or no? So teaching is not lecturing. Teaching should be student-centric. Student-centric in the sense you should be able to give them in the way they can receive. Do you understand? Long back when I was a child, I read a story where a crane was invited for a party by a fox, and the crane was offered a soup in a flat dish where it cannot insert its beak into. Similarly, the crane invited the fox back for a dinner, and she offered it in a small pot into whose mouth she cannot insert her snout. You are exposing to them to a world of knowledge, but they are not able to access it. How best can you make knowledge accessible? Techniques are important. Teaching means strategy. Teaching means technique. Teaching means restless nights, thinking, how best can I perform this lesson, outdoing my own department. Though there are 7 people in the Department of English, every lesson I teach should be different from the remaining 6. And students from BSc, BA, BCom should come and sit in my class because I teach it differently. I teach it in the way they love it. You should connect to your students. You should win. You should love. Thank you. That's all for today. And last 1 minute. I started the class with, remember? Wrote something. What's it? That's called a warm-up activity. I wanted to shake you out of your places. Then I started asking your teachers, who's your ideal teacher? Okay? You thought. And what did you do? You noted. And then what did you do? You shared. And then what did you do? So that's called TPS. Think, pair, and share. You think individually, you pair up, finally you share. Then the third activity about what makes a good teacher, what did I do? I gave you a handout. Then I made you into groups. And then I regrouped you. And finally you shared. That's called jigsaw reading. Jigsaw reading. You make it into jigsaw puzzle, break it into pieces and small pieces, and you are saving a lot of time. Within 5 minutes, all the people are reading the text. But if I give this lady to empty the 3 pages, she'll take around half an hour. Second thing, she enjoys her 10 lines, and then she listens to a lot. All the communicative skills like listening, speaking, reading, writing are involved. So multi-pronged approach. When a patient is suffering from cancer, they give oral medicine. They inject medicine into it. And if possible, they try to inject medicine through the eyes also. Multi-pronged approach. You want something to be done, you ask me. You try to influence that lady to influence me. Or you try to, ask somebody else to try to make a phone call to him. In this way, student is your target. Student is your success. Your success lies in the success of your students. So how best can I fill my student full? If you fill him full, you fulfill. Thank you. That's all for today.
Thank you, sir, for your very wonderful interactive session. Lunch is available outside. Next session will start by 2:45. Already we are lagging behind, so have it and come fast.